India's mall culture was once seen as the future of retail. Air conditioned comfort, entertainment, food courts, multiplexes, global brands, malls became symbols of aspiration. But today, many malls across India are underperforming. Some are half empty, some have become ghost malls, and many developers are struggling to understand why the footfall never matched expectations. According to a recent report by Knight Frank India, nearly one-fifth of operational shopping centers in India now fall under the category of ghost malls, malls with very high vacancy levels and declining relevance. Around 74 malls across 32 cities were identified as underperforming assets. But the question is, why are malls failing in India? The answer is simple, because mall management is not real estate management. Mall management is a science, and most developers treated malls only as construction projects. Problem number one: too many malls, too close together. One of the biggest mistakes in India is oversupply. Developers saw one successful mall and immediately another mall was launched just 2-3 kilometers away. Now think practically. How many Zara stores can survive in the same catchment? How many H&M stores? How many Starbucks? How many McDonald's? Most national brands do not want multiple stores within the same micro market because sales get divided. The result? Same brands in every mall, same food court, same experience, same multiplex, and consumers stop caring. Knight Frank's retail studies also point toward oversupply and poor catchment planning as major causes behind ghost malls. Problem number two: going to a mall has become expensive today. A middle class family visiting a mall may easily spend 300, 500 on parking and fuel, 800, 1000, 500 on food. Additional shopping expenses, entertainment and gaming costs. A simple mall visit can cost 1000, 3000. So consumers start asking themselves, do I really need to go? Especially when online shopping offers discounts, home delivery, convenience, time savings. This is changing mall behavior dramatically. People are no longer visiting malls casually every week. They visit selectively. Problem number three: weekday dead zones. Most Indian malls remain empty during weekdays. Why? Because the primary earning population is working. Consumers are busy in offices. They do not want to spend travel time, parking time, walking time, waiting time. This is why Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday sales become disproportionately high. In many malls, 50-60% of sales happen during weekends, while weekdays become survival mode. That creates huge pressure on retailers. A brand cannot survive only on weekend business. Problem number four: wrong brand mix. This is where most mall owners fail badly. They believe more brands means better mall. Wrong. A mall is like an ecosystem. Every category placement matters. Consumers should not feel exhausted while navigating the mall. Category clustering is extremely important. For example, fashion together, kids together, electronics together, beauty together. The customer journey should feel natural. Instead, many malls create random layouts simply to sell or lease space quickly. This destroys shopping psychology. Problem number five: poor upper floor planning. Almost every Indian mall has the same disease. Ground floor performs strongly, first floor survives. Second and third floor struggle badly. Finally, upper floors become empty, kiosks disappear, shutters remain closed. Why? Because vertical movement in malls is weak. Consumers naturally avoid excessive walking and escalator movement unless there is a strong attraction. That's why cinemas and food courts are usually placed on upper floors to force circulation. But even that is not enough anymore. Developers must create destination experiences on every floor, not just shops. Problem number six: developers sell the mall instead of managing it. This is one of the biggest hidden problems in India. Many developers sell mall units to multiple investors. Now ownership becomes fragmented. And once that happens, tenant mix control disappears, rental strategy collapses, maintenance standards differ, brand positioning becomes impossible. Successful malls globally usually operate under centralized ownership and professional mall management because malls are not buildings, they are living ecosystems. Knight, Frank, and multiple retail studies have highlighted fragmented ownership and weak tenant curation as key reasons behind mall decline. Problem number seven, mall developers think like landlords. This is the biggest mindset issue. Most mall owners think, how much rent can I extract? Instead of asking, how much footfall can I create? A mall survives on repeat visits, not on high rentals, especially food courts. Food courts should act as footfall drivers, experience creators, social gathering zones, not profit maximization machines. If food becomes too expensive, families reduce visits, and once footfall reduces, retail sales collapse. Problem number 8, no support for emerging brands. Indian malls depend too much on established national brands, but consumers today want uniqueness, discovery, local experiences, fresh concepts. Mall developers should aggressively work with tier 2 brands, D2C brands, regional brands, international temporary showcases, startup retail concepts, and instead of fixed rentals, malls should adopt revenue sharing, sales percentage models, profit sharing partnerships. This reduces risk for emerging brands and improves occupancy. Problem number 9, e commerce and quick commerce changed consumer psychology. Consumers now expect instant convenience, speed, personalization. The mall is no longer the only entertainment destination. Today, consumers have Netflix, Instagram, online shopping, quick commerce, gaming, food delivery. So, malls must compete with digital convenience, and most malls are still operating with a 2008 mindset. So, what is the future of Indian malls? The future is not dead, but weak malls will disappear, strong malls will become experience centers. The future mall will include entertainment, community interaction, events, lifestyle experiences, mixed use development, co working, wellness, social spaces, experiential retail. Knight Frank's recent studies also mention that many underperforming malls can still be revived through tenant remixing, redevelopment, adaptive reuse, co working, entertainment integration, and experience led positioning. Final thought, India does not have a mall problem. India has a mall management problem. A mall is not just concrete, escalators, glass, and air conditioning. A mall is consumer psychology. If developers understand catchment, circulation, affordability, experience, tenant mix, and long term ecosystem building, then malls can still become highly profitable. But if malls continue to be treated only as real estate inventory, then ghost malls will continue to grow across India. And that is exactly what we are witnessing today. If you're a mall developer, retailer, investor, or someone planning a retail ecosystem and would like to discuss mall strategy, tenant mix, revenue optimization, or consumer behavior deeply, feel free to connect. The opportunity is still massive, but the approach needs to change